So here's what I'm doing for you. I'm going to retell you the Bible in 5 minutes. Ready, set, go. This is the Bible, the King James Version and the New International Version and also Nashville Hott's version. We're going to throw this away. So, first up we have God. And God was like, hey, I'm going to create the world. And like, it's going to take me 7 days because Slay Queen, like, I like to rest. I like to have a good nap. So God was like, here's light. Here's like bears. Here's like the oceans and the rivers. And like, here's this little dome and we're going to call it Earth. Or the scientists are going to call it Earth. I didn't name it that. And then he was like, hey, I'm bored. This is boring. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create humans. So humans, he was like, here's Adam. Adam has a big old dick and he's just like out here and he's doing his thing. And he was like, Adam, I want you to name everything. So Adam was like, this is broccoli. This is September. Everything's cool. And God was like, no, I'm bored. I want something else. So he was like, I'm going to take out your rib and I'm going to create a woman. So then he created Eve. And he was all like, I'm obedient, cool. And then God was like, don't eat this apple. And she was like, I won't. And then she ate the apple. And then everybody got mad. And then like the devil comes in and he's like a snake. And he's like, hey, you should eat this apple. And she was like, okay. Didn't take me much convincing. I'm going to do it. So then she ate the apple. And then she was like, oh my God, my nipples. And so she went to Adam and she was like, take a bite of this. You have nipples. And Adam almost took a bite and he was like, oh my God, I have nipples. And then God was like, you're cast out. So then like generations later, here comes Mary. And Mary's like, hey guys, like I'm this virgin. I'm like 11. It's really cool. I met this guy named Joseph and he really wants to like hang. So like, we're hanging out and then they got married and Mary was married, but she was scared to have sex. And so eventually the angel of the Lord came down and the angel of the Lord was like, hey, I have this really cool thing. It's called jizz and it's from God. And God's jizz like got into Mary and Mary was just like, oh my God, what's happening? Like my belly's growing and I'm really only eating salads. Like what's happening right now? And so eventually a baby came out and Mary was just like, I have not had sex with anybody, not even Joseph. Like what's it going on? And so Jesus came out and Jesus was just like, I'm here. It's cool. Like I'm here to cure miracles. I'm God's son. Joseph, don't freak out. So Joseph didn't freak out. So then eventually we're going down the line. We have Job. So what happened was like, while all this was going on, the devil came up to God and the devil was like, hey, I can do this thing and I'm going to make this dude like totally leave you. And God was like, he's not going to leave me. He's so devout. Like his name is Job. It looks like Job, but it's pronounced Job. The devil was like, yeah, whatever. So the devil was like, I'm going to take away his wife, his kids. I'm going to take away his house with fire. I'm going to give him herpes. Simplex 1 and 2. He now has like impotence. There's nobody left. And Job was just like, it's cool. I still like God. It was in God's plan. And the devil was just like, ah. And God was just like, oh, I got him. So that happened. Fast forward a few years. Now we have Jesus and Jesus is just like, hey, I'm here to cure like all the miracles and everybody believes in me. And like, I have these like 12 dudes who are bottoming. I'm the straight top. I'm hung like this. It's really cool. And then the 12 like apostles were just like, you got this girl. So Pontius Pilate was like, you don't got this girl. So he hung Jesus. And Jesus was like, bet, I'll be back. So he came back 3 days later, like after he died, like they stabbed him or whatever. And he was just like, hey, I'm here. Like everybody who followed me, cool. It's whatever. We're cool. Fast forward to the distant future where like it hasn't happened yet because Trump 2025. And once that happens, the whore of Babylon's going to come about. And Trump's going to get her pregnant. And the whore of Babylon's going to be like, I'm here to deliver this baby. I'm here to deliver this baby. And she's here and she delivers this baby. And the baby is known as the Antichrist, right? And so the Antichrist is here and he's queer, but he's not because like we don't like queers in this book. So everybody's straight and the Antichrist is just like, I'm bringing in the New World Order. And he does. And all these people, they buy it. And they buy it and they're just like, yeah, New World Order, here we are. And so all those people go to heck. And then everybody who was like, you're not real, they go to heaven. And because the Antichrist is fake, and God was just like, you just got punked. I'm Ashton Kutcher, actually God. And y'all got punked, and now the meek will inherit the earth. And that does not include the homosexuals, because we don't like them, because we put that in the Bible in 1942. And you better follow that. And so that's how the Bible goes. Thanks for listening. Bye.